Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY. First, my little disclaimer, this is not financial advice, my own opinion and estimates. My estimates could be completely wrong. Don't trust, always verify, understand the numbers, be aware of scammers, and you know the best how to invest your money. Please be aware that I'm invested in the most of these companies, and let's jump into the miner comparison this week. So first of all, Bitcoin is still in consolidation since 2 or 3 weeks when, Bitcoin started to trade in El Salvador. We had this huge dump and another dump and so on. And then the bad news started with, again, China crackdown. They banned it for the 5th time or so. And then we had this Evergrande thing. Now we have the debt ceiling and so on. So it's the perfect storm right now. The whole stock market or all the markets are crumbling. Also, we have the huge increase in energy prices for natural gas, for example, in Europe, and electricity. So facilities have to shut down because of this. So that's very interesting. End of September. Let's see whether this continues in October or is it just a big shakeout. I'm not sure about it right now. But in the last miner comparison, I had this picture here and I was showing this, and that is very interesting because it's playing out like this guy here said. In February we had a 10k dump and then it continued to dump here. In April, the 10k dump and then another dump. And then we had here at the beginning of September the 10k dump. And everyone was expecting that we shoot up again here, but no, we continue to go down and we are now somewhere here. I don't have the complete picture here, but that was very interesting. This guy was right. So when we have these 10k dumps, it continues to dump for a while, but not forever, of course. When we look to the market here, in terms of hash rate, we have, since the China crackdown on hash rate on Bitcoin mining in June, we have a steep increase here in hash rate again. So the miners are plugged in somewhere else. Also, there are new mining machines coming to the market. So we're back to 135, 140 exahash on the 7-day moving average here. So this is the hourly, so that's very volatile, but on the moving average we are approximately 140 exahash. So the difficulty had its 5th positive difficulty adjustment, so it's getting more and more difficult to mine Bitcoin, but we're still below 20. We're here at 19 right now, and the next difficulty adjustment is expected to happen in 7 days approximately. And it's going to be like 1.3 to 1.7%. So no big increase expected here. The mining profitability for Bitcoin mining is right now at 0.28 cents per day per terahash. So when Bitcoin was at $64,000 US, we were here above 40 cents. Then the huge drop, then the nice increase here. We had a year high in, I think it was in August. Bitcoin was at 50,000 or so. Since then, we had different more difficulty adjustments, and Bitcoin dropped in price. So that's why we're down again. But we're in mining profitability, we're still higher than we were in June, July here at these dramatic times here. So I included some miners in the miner comparison. Greenwich Generation, which is a power producer. I think the only one of all these companies here which is primarily a power producer, but they're now going into Bitcoin mining. They own the power plants they're running, and they have right now approximately 1.1 exahash. So that's interesting because they're producing their own power and at a very cheap price, but I don't have a lot of data right now. Also, the merger with support.com was very dramatic. Stock price dropped huge. There was a lot of misunderstanding. So I'm very careful right now with this company. I'm thinking about buying a little bit, but I'm still waiting because it looks like they're still dropping. Then we go to Griffin Digital Mining. I think we all know it. It's Sphere. They want to merge with 3D. And the ticker is ANY. So they had ANY had a great rise here, and hopefully they will soon be Griffin Digital Mining. They're right now mining at a very low hash rate at approximately 60 petahash, but they will increase now every month, and the first big batch will come in November, which should lift them up to 780 petahash, and I think that's when they're starting to compete with the big miners here, and that's going to be very interesting. Also, Core Scientific, they will also have a merger in Q4 with XPDI. So yeah, I'm very careful with these companies when they're pre-merger, because a lot of things can happen there. I'm waiting to buy it. I hold Annie a little bit, or a little bit more, but not as big as the other ones, because the merger didn't happen so far. It will be in Q4. And from the other three, I don't have any stocks. So Core Scientific is a huge player in the mining and in the hosting space. They say they have more than 500 megawatts right now, so that's the number one. And yeah, when I check the numbers of Bitcoin they mine, they should be right now above 2 or 3 exahash. So we don't have the exact numbers right now, so it would be good to get more numbers here to be more transparent. And we have CleanSpark. CleanSpark is, they're doing this microgrid thing, software stuff with energy, and they're now diversifying into Bitcoin mining. As I'm aware of, they right now have 880 petahash online, and also they want to increase. Yeah, so these are the new miners. See it more as a draft in this presentation. The data will become better in the upcoming miner comparisons. I have included them here, but not in the rankings. So I will get more data in the upcoming days and weeks. Maybe you can, if you have numbers here, for example, what is Greenwich using right now? How many megawatts do they use? For example, write it down in the comments, and I will improve this comparison here. So the operational excellence, you know this chart. Here we have always the 10-day moving average of the gross mining margin, the 30-day and the 90-day. So this is my own metric I developed here. So this was last week, and now we have a lot more miner. I know it gets a little bit difficult to see it all, but we will try. So for the most of these miners, we can see that the 10-day is lower than the 30-day. That means in the last 30 days we had a huge price drop, and yeah, we had. So the mining conditions did not improve. So they were going into the other directions. They were going down, the mining profitability, but not that big. You can see Hive still above 400,000, close to 400,000 on the gross mining margin here. HODL 250,000. Bitfarms 340,000 or something like this. Argo 250,000 or so. Mara, yeah, above 500,000. People say in September the mining pool did not very well. I don't know, I haven't checked this, but what I know is that the mining pool data also is sometimes wrong. We will see. DigiHost, DMG has a nice improvement here on the 10-day. Why? Because DMG told us on Twitter that they now have 300 petahash online. So they've put 245 petahash online in the last few weeks, and yeah, now they have a significant self-mining fleet, and I think that's why DMG is now very interesting. The stock is not doing well like all the others right now, but from a fundamental point of view, I think it's interesting. Then we have Riot, also at approximately 500,000. So, and these are the four new guys here. So Any or 3D or Griffin Digital Mining, they're mining right now with 60 petahash, so very low here. This will improve in the upcoming weeks, so they will be in the metrics this time very low, but that doesn't mean that they will not shoot up in the upcoming weeks or month. Then we have Greenwich, approximately 200,000, 220,000 or so here in this chart. Then we have Core Scientific. I have them at 400,000 right now in the cross mining margin. Could be a lot more, but I don't have all the data. Then we have CleanSpark. I have them at 180,000 right now. Here we can see the daily revenue. We can see Mara is here. I have Core Scientific a little bit higher here right now. Yeah, not 100% sure about what they're mining right now. They should be between 2 or 3 exahash, I think, and at the end of the year, I think they want to be at 6 exahash. So it's comparable to Mara or, for example, yeah. But the thing is that Core Scientific also has a huge hosting business. And I think when we get the data from Core Scientific, when we get the financials, but this could take months after the merger, we can estimate a little bit better what the hosting revenue is contributing to the whole revenue of Core Scientific. Okay, so the first indicator for my BMX and BMXI is the OPEC 3. This is the formula here. I have these gross mining, the 10-day moving average gross mining margin, the 30-day and the 90-day divided by 3, multiplied with 360 for 1 year. So no big changes here. Mara number 1, Riot 2, Hive 3, Bitfarms 4, Argo 5, HODL 6, DigiHost 7, and DMG 8. Sorry, I forgot. I have to change this. DMG surpassed DigiHost. You can see it here. DMG is now 7 because, they have more hash rate than DigiHost right now online. And then we have the others here. I have Core Scientific here. We have Greenwich. We have CleanSpark. And we have Any down here. So I have not included them into the ranking. The HODL Excellence. Mara number 1 with more than 6,600 Bitcoin, HODL with more than 4,500 Bitcoin, Riot, Hive Blockchain, Bitfarms, Argo Blockchain. DigiHost still a little bit in front of DMG. They have like 450, close to 500 maybe, and DMG Blockchain should have right now 300 to 350, something like this. But it looks like DMG could surpass DigiHost soon if DigiHost gets not the miners online. Again, we have here Core Scientific. So also, I don't have any information about Greenwich or Core Scientific or CleanSpark or how many Bitcoins they hodl. I mean, Any started to mine a few weeks ago, so they should not have a huge hodl in Bitcoin right now. I don't know about Greenwich, I don't know about CleanSpark or Core Scientific. Do they sell, do they hodl? So if you have information, please post it down there, that I will get it more complete in the upcoming miner comparisons. When we look to the strategic excellence, which is looking into the future, like 180 days, this is also a very difficult indicator because we don't know where Bitcoin is gonna be in 180 days. In my model, it's a lot higher than now because it's based on the stock to flow. So we will see how this plays out. We have Mara number 1, Riot 2, Hive 3, HODL number 4. They were close together. Maybe it's HODL at number 3. I'm not sure right now. It looks like, so I had to change this. Bitfarms number 5, Argo number 6, DMG number 7, and DigiHost number 8. The BMX, the BLONITY minus excellence here, which is an indicator for absolute value for these companies. Here is Mara number 1, still number 1, Riot number 2, HODL number 3, Hive number 4, Bitfarms number 5, Argo number 6, DMG number 7. So DMG surpassed DigiHost here because of the new miners, and DigiHost number 8. Okay, of course this is not financial advice. Then we have the new miners here. I have Any or Griffin Digital Mining right here. We have Greenwich, which is here. We have Core Scientific, which is big. It could be a lot bigger with all the data because they should have more hash rate online and should have more hosting than Riot right now. Also maybe like Mara, so that could change. And we have CleanSpark right here. Then in the upcoming sessions, I will include Cypher mining, but they have right now, as I'm aware of, no miners online. They will start in November, so I think I will wait for this one, but I included the position here. So these are the market caps right now. So Core Scientific right now, before the merger and what people are estimating, or what they said, what they gonna be, it's gonna be like 4.3 to 4.9 billion after the merger here. So that's the biggest market cap here. Then we have Mara, we have Riot, yeah, and you can see all the others here. Also for Greenwich, it's also very difficult to get the number for the shares, but it looks like they have approximately 40 million, so approximately 1 billion in market cap. Also Griffin Mining here, or 3D, has approximately 1 billion as I'm aware of. And yeah, then we have CleanSpark here at 400 million right now. So the problem here with CleanSpark is that they look cheap right now. It looks like I was looking a little bit into the financials, and yeah, every KPI was negative there. So it seems like their business, with their main business or major business like microgrid software and so on, it's not very profitable right now. So sometimes if you have, for example, a good hosting business like Core Scientific probably has, this could help to get your valuation up. But if you have another business which is not profitable and which generates losses, this could hurt also and drag the performance down. So let's jump to the BMXI. So from the companies we know very well, from the large cap, Mara is still in front of Riot, but they are very close now together. Here's Mara with 51. And we have Riot with 48. So they're more or less on the same level right now. Very interesting. The mid caps, these are these 4 stocks here. So now Argo is number 1 because the stock dropped so hard after the dilution. Then we have Bitfarms. They're also dropping too hard. I think they're selling some shares at the ATM with the ATM. Then we have Hive Blockchain here, number 3, and HODL number 4. Also, these 4 are more or less close together. Yeah. Then we go to the small caps. So we have a new leader here. DMG surpassed DigiHost. These both here seem always very undervalued, but people are always afraid of dilution or of minor delays, or they don't trust the management or whatever. I can understand it because the transparency sometimes is bad. I think DMG is improving right now when they're showing the miners and so on. We're waiting still for DigiHost to make a statement because they said we will bring new miners online in August. So far we have no update here. Yeah, and then we have the new ones. We have Any with down here. Yeah, Any is really starting right now. They have not a lot of hash rate right now online, but they disclosed approximately 6 exahash for next year. So they will rise in the upcoming weeks here. We have Greenwich here. We have Core Scientific. Of course, they have a huge market cap. And yeah, I have not all the data, so that's why I was more conservative. I think that Core Scientific will be soon in the range of Mara and Riot because this is one of the large caps, definitely. Yeah, and then we have CleanSpark. So CleanSpark looks cheap compared to the other here, new ones. So of these 4. But that shows also that the whole business, that people, I think, wanted to see more mining and less of the other stuff because, yeah, the financials were not, the KPIs were not profitable. So I have to dig deeper into this company, but I included it now. Here, when you look at the mining data, it looks, yeah, not overvalued, let's say this. Okay, guys, so it's right now, again, a very difficult time to be an investor in Bitcoin mining for me too. I bought more Argo, for example, at the huge drop, but since then it's still dropping. So, yeah, you can handle, the question is always when you invest in these stocks, can you handle this volatility? To succeed, you need a lot of know-how and nerves of steel. It's end of September right now, so it's end of quarter, end of month, and yeah, there's a lot of fear right now out there. Every day there's something new. I feel like this is something like a big shakeout before the year-end rally or so, but I'm not sure about it. This also could be could be Black Swan events or something like this. So stay very careful out there. It's very risky to invest in Bitcoin mining stocks, that's for sure. But yeah, I was starting to invest in 2017, especially in 2018, and then it went down a lot. But I had patience. I waited 3 years for the price to recover, and then I made my huge gains. And yeah, that's why I was able to quit my job and do this full time, or starting to do this full time. Yeah, hopefully these stocks will move up again. I think they will. The question is only when. Is it gonna be in October or November or next year? But I think the year-end rally usually has, in a bull market, is performing very well. So let's see. Okay, so don't forget to have fun. So for example, I was on a canoe trip on Sunday, so that was very nice. Helped me a lot to get a clear mind to do this here again and to focus on crypto, but you should not watch 24/7 the charts. It will drive you crazy. Crypto is not healthy. You should not do it all the day. Do some other stuff and then go back to the charts. Okay, guys. Have fun and think like a whale. And see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.